Hello baby queers and welcome back to my channel. It is time for some fun trans TikTok. Not all of them are gonna be fun, and if we're gonna cry together, but that's okay. But anyways, you know the drill. Before we get started, go get hydrated, grab some water, or some tea, or whatever else you like to drink, and then we'll check out some TikToks. Are you hydrated? Good, let's go.
Let me ask you a question. Is it possible that some straights don't know about the existence of trans people?
What? No.
Let me explain. Let me explain. Yesterday, I cut my hair and I went to this barbershop man hair salon. I got in looking like this and I said, I have an appointment. My name is Diego. The appointment for Diego.
Yes.
And I showed him this picture. This man, this guy, man, boy right here. And after cutting my hair right, cause girl.
What? Oh, ooh.
This is sick. He did his job. He goes, so is Diego a nickname that friends call you?
What in the clueless mother?
Bro, we are in a man hair salon. You cut my hair like this. What's not clicking? I just went, it's my name. And he was like, oh. So confused. I just think he doesn't know that we exist. I think he doesn't.
What the hell? Honestly, going into a men's hair salon when you don't know if you pass well or if you know you don't pass that well, it's just wild. Because a lot of men's hair salons are kind of weird about it. If you don't look like a man, TM, they're gonna be weird about giving you a haircut in general, in a lot of places, which is just dumb. If you have a man's haircut, a short haircut, why? Do you want to make money or no? Because I've had friends who had a men's haircut and they were passing as women and have been refused a haircut at a men's salon, which is just dumb because they might not be a man, or you might not just think they're a man, but why would you refuse them if they have a man's haircut? Why don't you want to make money? But in this scenario, it's just funny. So is Diego a nickname? Sure, buddy.
When you realize the hormones have been working.
Oh, my boob. Oh, my boob. My boob.
It hurts, but it's a happy pain, Well, it hurts at first, but then you realize that, oh wait, I have boobs now. That's just funny. Honestly, as someone who constantly bumps into things, this would definitely happen to me, especially if I suddenly have body parts where I didn't have body parts before. So, yeah, be careful so you don't bump your titties constantly, please.
I think the biggest turning point in my gender journey and me discovering I wasn't cisgendered is when I heard somebody say that cisgendered people don't question their gender, and I was like, that's not true. But then I asked all my cisgendered friends if they had questioned their gender, and they were like, no. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I think the amount of people who actually go through questioning their gender and then realize that, oh no, wait, I am actually just cis, is very low. So it's very low. It's basically non-existent. So if you're questioning your gender, there's definitely something very un-cis going on there. Yeah, definitely. Actually, that's fair. I feel this because it's always about the way something is said for me. Because when someone's like, hey girl, it doesn't read as being oh, I see you as a girl, hey. It's just a fun queer greeting. And it just doesn't have the same vibe as someone being oh, young woman, could you please? Because, my god, the worst thing ever. Old men being oh, young lady. No. Ew. I hated it. I think now with my hair as it is now, I used to have long hair, if you've been here a while, but I used to have long hair, down to somewhere, constantly got called young lady. Disgusting. Not because I'm offended that people think I'm a woman, but the way people treat women. The condescending, dude. My god.
I describe my gender as handsome girl, pretty boy. Now, if you were to spell it like this, it is girl. It's not girl, it's girl. There's a difference. It's not boy, it's boy. Not boy, boy. There is a difference. I'm a handsome girl, pretty boy.
Basically, yeah. Because in my head, gender doesn't make sense at all. Like, gender just, it makes no sense to me. So I'm not a girl. I'm a girl. And I feel like to a lot of cis people specifically, it's just not going to make sense at all. But it just makes so much sense. And if you know, you know. Because it's honestly just true.
Some of us, I don't want to name names, make pretty bad throat noises when they drink. And it makes me think that the throat is...
me?
No.
Is it me?
It's not Travis.
It ain't Travis. It's not your shoulders. But listen, if you're going for a certain style and you're just uncomfortable with your boobies, then they will definitely ruin the outfit. Because in your head, it looks completely different. Because in your head, it looks a certain way. But then you look in the mirror and it doesn't look that way because you have certain body parts just kind of, I don't know, pushing open your shirt a little bit or something if you're wearing like a button-up shirt like this. And it's rude. Why isn't it like in our heads? Come on.
That's a transphobia. I didn't know that. I said, oh my God. It's newborn colors like a baby because they're born again. Yes.
Is that true? Is that okay, Danny?
If it's not true, it is now.
I don't think that's the way the flag was actually made. But actually, they have a good point. It's fair. It's fair. And I've heard of people just like throwing a new gender reveal party, or like someone's really supportive parents were throwing her like a new gender reveal party, because I don't even know if they threw her one as a baby, but they were like, okay, listen, you come out, you're our daughter now, we're gonna throw you a new gender reveal party to celebrate you and to show our support, and that's really sweet. And I'm here for this, you know? And bump into the door frame on the way out. But she at least hit her shoulder, not her titties. Not sure that hurts less, but still. Yeah, listen. I'm very much for people being in the bathroom that they feel comfortable in. And I'm very much for people washing their hands after going to the bathroom, you know? Because I'd like to think that in the past few years, with a certain situation going on, more people are washing their hands, but I've seen the way some of y'all wash your hands in public. And y'all need to do a better job. Like, listen, you're an adult. How are you this bad at washing your hands? Come on. Again, y'all completely overestimate how much time trans people think about their chromosomes. We've been over this in our gatekeeping video. Trans people aren't out here giving a shit about their chromosomes, because literally, who knows and who gives a shit? Whatever. But listen, the whole, oh, you can always tell is such rubbish, because the things you use to try to tell if someone's trans or not fucks you up so badly, because then a lot of people you think are trans are actually cis and just have like whatever. Maybe they're not very tall as a man, or maybe they just have like naturally broad shoulders or facial features you think read as manly. Listen, who gives a shit? What are you doing? All up in everyone's business. Because why do you care? Also, like, what's the point? To be like, oh, I can tell you're trans. Like, what do you care? Just why do you care? I know you're transphobic, but literally, why does it matter? And also the whole, oh, I would never date a trans person. Okay, then don't. Listen, no trans persons gonna date you anyways. My god. Okay, she's just pretty. And I still love these compilations because A, the whole argument of, oh, you're so pretty or handsome now is such rubbish because A, it really doesn't matter. And secondly, they always look better afterwards, usually, because if you're not transphobic, you can just see kind of an underlying sense of being very uncomfortable. And that's not very attractive. And then afterwards, you can just see them be happy with themselves and be comfortable in their own skin. And that in and of itself just makes them so incredibly attractive. You know? And also, she's just pretty. And I just love the crass difference. I don't know. I just find it so funny when someone's like, oh yeah, this is me like 3 years ago. And then they just look so different. It's just funny to me somehow. Again, what can I say? I love these compilations. So I had to include this one too. Because honestly, I also just love the gradual changes. And the gradual, like you can see the gradual changes that he did outwards to kind of feel more comfortable. And you can just see that with each step, he also got more comfortable. And I'm very much here for that. This is just cute. Listen, I wish every day could be like this. Like, how do y'all do this every day? Like, how do y'all make money? But listen, yeah, why not? Why not? Honestly, wholesome families, I'm here for it.
Trans lesbian is so annoying sometimes because I have no interest in men at all, but men will constantly tell me that I'm tricking them by not outing myself as trans to every single guy I meet. That sounds like more of a you problem.
Exactly, this is what I mean. No trans person owes you an explanation or needs to tell you they're trans. Listen, if it comes to dating or sleeping with someone, sure, like at that point it does become relevant. You know, because you might have a general preference or whatever your reasons are. At that point it becomes relevant, and in that case, trans people will disclose that information. But apart from that, they really don't need to tell you shit. They don't need to tell you if they're trans, and if they're trans, they certainly don't need to tell you which operations they have done or like haven't done. You know, like that's none of your business. And also, y'all, men really can't comprehend the fact that people aren't attracted to them. It's freaking wild.
Hi. So tell me, yeah? So do we still have to hide who we are? No, silly. We don't have to hide anymore. Really? Our dad? He made sure of that.
Again, this is just adorable. I know, I can hear the transphobe be like, oh my god, people are trying to trans the kids. Listen, I don't want to hear it. She is adorable. And she clearly feels more comfortable and happy now. And listen, to all the people worrying about, oh, transitioning kids is dangerous, listen, all they did for their daughter is let her grow a hair out. Maybe, like, take her shopping, get her a few new clothes that, you know, she vibes more with, and call her a different name and pronouns. That's literally the extent of what transitioning kids is. And if y'all have an issue with that, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what's wrong with you, really? That's funny. That's funny. I mean, I have 3 older siblings. You would think that my dad would be excited that I'm transitioning. It's a struggle. It's especially a struggle for him. Like, if I was, like, completely masculine and if I was, like, a man, I think it'd be less of an issue for him. But the fact that I'm just very genderqueer, and he doesn't even officially know that because I'm not ready for that conversation. Honestly, I don't care. But sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty, you know? And it's funny. I hope your parents were still supportive, you know? Because I know a lot of parents do, like, have a preference for which child they want. Or, like, if they already have daughters, they might want sons next. But still, you better be supportive of your kids. Come on. Again, I had to include the second video of her. She's just adorable, and I love how supportive her family is. Which I shouldn't have to say, because why wouldn't you be? You know, but still, it's adorable. And you just know that if her parents were trying to suppress that, because a lot of parents do it, you know, that she would not be this happy. She would not be this happy and joking around and just playing like a normal child, because, you know, that's what happens when people try to suppress who you are. And if you're a child, you can't do too much about it. So I'm just really glad her parents are that supportive. I was a little bit worried this toilet seat was gonna break. Just because I think most toilet seats aren't made to be stand on. But still, yeah, this is what transphobes think. When in reality, trans people just hate public bathrooms. Like, we don't even want to go in public bathrooms. Like, no one wants to use public bathrooms because they're never as clean as you'd like them to be, really. But, you know, like, we have more important shit to worry about than the people in the stall next to us. And if we worry about them, it's because we are worried they're gonna assault us, you know, versus us being in there to creep on anyone, because literally we all just want to, we all just want to pee, you know? Come on. Listen, especially if you only have one binder, having to wash it and then go maybe a day without it because it has to, like, fully dry, because you can't throw it in a dryer, just sucks, because you have to hand wash it. But the washing isn't the bad part. You just know that you can't wear it afterwards because it's wet, and you don't wear a wet binder. Don't do it, literally. And that just sucks, okay? So I think no person out here who wears a binder is actually washing it regularly enough, okay? I'm sorry, but none of us are. If you do, I am impressed. You might be the only one, actually. Hey, listen, I'm sorry. If she doesn't want you visible, she's just gonna, you know, have to tuck you and make sure you stay put.
I don't know. I guess I'm not woke. Okay, fine. You win with your gay stuff.
When in reality, she's just a lesbian. And was like, I love you, babes, but no. Which is fair. Like, if you're not attracted to men, you're probably going to find that you're not going to be attracted to them anymore if they transition to a man, because that's what they are. Then you're just going to be like, no. And that's fair. Like, It's sad, of course, because you've been in this relationship for a while, you know, but still, if you're absolutely not attracted to a certain gender, it's difficult, you know? I mean, again, no one owes you proof of anything, really. Like, listen, it's none of your business. But still, childhood pictures are always funny. It's always funny, you know? See, this is funny. It's so dumb, but trans isn't real, apparently. But then how do you explain anything? Because people don't just vanish the second they realize, oh, fuck, I'm trans. And then they vanish because trans isn't a real thing. That's not how things work. Really. So, what?
1 month until I get bottom surgery. 2 weeks till I get my coal hole. 1 week till I get deboned. 3 days till do it no balls becomes my default mode. 2 days until I get some flesh origami. 24 hours till my hot dog becomes a bun. 12 hours until my membership at the dick having club's revoked. A few hours until it turns into a peen was. 1 hour till I get a convenient storage location. 30 minutes until they invert the coal pole. They finally took my eggplant and they gave me a cool taco. Recovery's fun.
Okay, recovery from surgery is never fun, but if you love puns, I hate puns, but this is still funny. I will forgive these puns. So there you go. This is the only time I'm not in pain because of puns.
Hi, my name is Cam, and this is my voice 15 minutes on T. Hi, my name is Cam, and this is my voice 1 month on T.
Hi, my name is Cam, and this is my voice 5 months on T.
Hi, my name is Cam, and this is my voice 7 months on T.
Hi, my name is Cam, and I'm 1 year on T.
Again, I used to be so obsessed with these like voice updates and everything, because especially if you're like early in your transition, you kind of want to figure out what to expect if you do choose to medically transition, so you are probably gonna watch a lot of these videos. I haven't seen them this regularly in quite a while, because listen, I forgot over 4 years on T by now. Holy shit. Anyways, I am getting old, but at some point the voice doesn't drop further, actually, because mine, I think it was pretty consistent after like 1.5 to 2 years, but then I got certain organs removed, and then it kind of dropped like immediately again, which was just hilarious, because literally like 2 days after surgery my voice was like really hoarse, and I was like, what's going on? Like, it must just be because I'm not drinking enough, but it just dropped. Oh well. Again, this trend in general is just really cute and has so much chaotic potential, which isn't really lived in this version, because this one's just wholesome and adorable and I love it. But still, it's really sweet. And listen, it's a progress. Like, of course you're not gonna wake up one morning and just have everything you've ever wanted, Because the second you have anything you wanted, you kind of start wanting new things. That's kind of just how humans are wired. But still, if you look back, especially if you look back like this far, a lot of the things you wanted your life to look like, or that you wanted to do, or that you knew you needed to be happy at such an early age, do actually become true, you know? I just wanted to include this one because I thought it was cute. It's adorable. And she literally just called it, and now I'm her princess. And it's really sweet. And I just love how so many people use, oh, they're from a different generation, or, oh, where they're from, it's not normal, as an excuse to be a transphobic dickhead. But the truth is, if you choose to be a transphobic dickhead, you can do that. But if you choose to take a step back and realize that this person is still your child, and that maybe they know themselves better, and that you have no right to be like, no, what you want is just wrong, you can let your child be happy, and you can have a good relationship with them. Go figure. Okay, I'm just gonna be over here for a second, because why would you censor the word trans? Because the only thing you need to censor really are slurs, and trans itself isn't a slur. Of course there are slurs for trans people. If you censor those, that's fine, but censoring the word trans just makes it seem like it's a bad thing, so don't do it. Dead naming in general. Listen, the only instance where it's okay to dead name anyone is if they've asked you to. Like, maybe this person isn't out in front of their parents and you're their friend, and they ask you to like use the wrong pronouns in front of their parents. And maybe in that instance, it's also okay if you use their dead name. But apart from that, don't do it. Asking what someone's real name is, really, get out of here. The real name is what they just told you. Stop being a dickhead. Using the wrong pronouns and dead name when in an argument. Such a dick-ass move. Such a dick-ass move. What are you doing? You're just like, okay, I respect you, but not enough if I'm mad at you. And that's just rude. What the hell? And fine, I can call you this name, but you're still a girl to me. The amount of people who say this is insane. Because it's like, fine, like, I respect that you're a boy, but I still see you as a girl. Well, you clearly don't respect that this person is a boy, because otherwise you wouldn't be behaving like a dickhead, you know? And also this one is specifically what I meant. Not all of them are going to be cute and wholesome. But still, don't do it. Stop being a transphobic dickhead, you know?
Good morning. This is now 6:43 a.m. I am already at the laptop. Mia's getting ready for school. Today I am going to be doing goal setting.
Goal setting!
Goal setting. Goal setting is so important. No matter
So important no matter what.
if you're trans, cisgender, it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter.
For us trans girls, because sometimes we feel like we are so far away from our goals, especially
From our goals far away.
with our
I said that backwards.
surgeries. So my next goal is to do my voice, and now I have to figure out how I'm going to get the money to do my voice surgery. So I am setting goals. It's the best way to start a day. I love it. It keeps me positive. Actually, that is what keeps me positive all day long.
How are you this awake and this happy at 6:43 in the morning? My God. Oh my God. Why? But listen, it's just adorable. It's just cute. You can't argue with how cute this family is. You really can't. Because honestly, they're adorable. And I don't wanna hear it that you wanna hate on it. Because listen, what do you care? Like, just because they're trans doesn't mean that family is suddenly broken or whatever. Because y'all out there just need to start being better parents in general. Because if you focus more on not fucking up your own kids, you're gonna have less time to worry about whatever other people are doing as parenting. Because chances are, you're a worse parent and your kids hate you. I'm just gonna say it because, y'all, if you're this unaccepting, it isn't just that you hate trans people. It also just means that you're probably gonna be out here and just dismiss anything your kids want to do and be like, no, I don't think that's right for you, and constantly try to dismiss them and not take them as their own person and just want to project what you want out of them onto them. And if they want anything else than what you think is right for them, you're gonna hate on them for that. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Listen. But anyways, that's all the TikToks I have for you today. I hope you had fun. I hope you're hydrated now. If not, go drink something now. Maybe go get a snack if you haven't eaten anything in a while. And I will be back in 3 days with my next video.